I'm Sarah Fowler. I'm a junior on the women's golf team.
Okay, Sarah, thank you for coming today, and I'm going to ask you a few questions. First, can you tell me a little bit about growing up in Ireland, and how does Ireland compare to Denver, if at all?
Well, I came from a small town on the west coast of Ireland, so Denver, population-wise, is a lot bigger. And even though the university is quite a small campus relative, it still feels massive to me. I guess I came from a very small, knit, close community, and the nice thing is I feel like definitely the student athlete section of Denver is very close knit as well, so that's been really nice here. Yeah, the difficulties have been the sense of humor over here is a little bit different. And when I first came here, no one could understand what I was saying, so I had to kind of change how I spoke and learn how to laugh at different jokes. But overall, I don't know, America's a very cool place.
Okay, great. I know that you're a finance major. What made you interested in finance?
I guess my parents own their own business, so I've always been around business talk. So it kind of seemed like the natural thing to get into from here.
Okay. So what is a typical day like as far as training and practices are concerned?
Well, most days we'd get up around 5:30, and we got workouts at 6. So then you go from there and into class for between 4 and 6 hours, and then you go to practice for a few hours and cram in a little bit of homework. So in season it's a little more busy than that, but it's not bad.
Okay, so how do you work your classes around your athletic schedule? Have you learned any ways to manage your time well?
I think the best thing I learned is to just take them all at 8 a.m. Beforehand I used to try and work it out so that some mornings, I get to sleep in till 9 and get up at 10 and start class, but that didn't work out. So I usually try and take them between 8 and 12 and then just head straight to practice from there. And just, I don't know, it's kind of like a grandma-like schedule. I get up early and I go to bed early, so I'm a bit of a loser, but it's been the way to go.
Okay, do you have any superstitions or rituals that you do when you're playing golf?
Not really. The only one I have is I have to write down the score every 3 holes. I know we had a girl on our team who used to have to shower every time she played beforehand, and the one time she didn't, I think she shot her worst ever college score. So after that, she just had to.
Okay, how has being on the DU golf team made you a better athlete?
I think it's made me mentally a lot tougher. When you've got less time, you've got to learn how to manage it, and also how not to beat yourself up out there, because the competition is pretty tough. So I had to learn how to be my own biggest supporter, because you're away from family, you're away from people telling you, you're going to be fine and everything's going to be okay. You've got to learn how to do that for yourself. So I think that's been probably the main thing. That, and I think all the workouts, especially with our trainer Michael, has made us all a lot stronger.
Okay. How do you like your classes here at DU? How would you compare athletics in Denver to your athletics in Ireland?
Well, in universities in Ireland, they're all state-run, so all the classes are really big. So you don't actually talk to your professors one-on-one ever, and you don't do presentations, and you don't work in groups. It's all straight out of a textbook. So it's kind of nice to have small classes here. You've got to stand up, give your opinion, be able to kind of get answers when you need them. That's one of the best things about school in Denver. Also, it's kind of nice that you can take electives over here. In Ireland, if you decide once you finish high school what you're going to do. So if you want to be a doctor, you start medicine straight away. But if you don't like it, the only option is to drop out of college and wait till the next year and reapply and start all over again. Over here, it's nice that you have a year or 2 years to kind of muddle around and figure out what you want to do. Yeah.
Okay, do you have any workouts that you do specifically for golf that other student athletes don't have or use?
Yes, we have a really specific workout. Like I said, we're lucky to have a trainer called Michael Bridges, and he tries to give us workouts that are all, well, they're circuits. They're all lifting weight quickly, trying to get more speed, more flexibility, and more rotation. Just stuff that matches up with the golf game better. Traditional workouts don't work very well for us.
Okay, what's your most memorable moment from being on the DU golf team?
I think it was freshman year. I'd never been to nationals before, and we were in regionals. And regionals is the top 8 teams qualified to go to nationals. And we're going into the last day, and we're in second place, but we're 8 shots behind the people in first place. And I was really nervous. And one of our team captains just came up to me, and she was like, "Don't focus on trying to make top 8. We're going to go out and we're going to win this." And every single person on the team outplayed the people they were playing with, and we ended up winning regionals by 4 shots and going to nationals. It was still my favorite memory.
Great. Do you have any future goals or dreams for your career as a golfer?
Not really. Right now I'm just thinking about college. If I felt afterwards that I was good enough, I would try and turn pro, but right now I think I'm just excited about the team we have. We had an okay fall, not the best, but we've had the best off season I've ever seen a team have. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Great. And then when you have free time, what do you like to do?
I'm really old school, so I like to write letters home. I like to draw. I like to paint. I like to hike. Pretty much anything outdoors or anything where I can be creative.
All right. Well, thank you so much for talking to me today.
Thank you.